Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice 100% walkthrough on New Game Plus. And of course, if you play a new game, this will help you just the same, because content are the same. Right, New Game Plus is just harder. Alright, so in the last episode, we choose the first option in this major storyline fork. And then we acquired, well, after fighting a pretty hard boss, actually a very hard boss, we acquired the first ending of the game, which is a sure ending, also known as the bad ending or the short ending. This episode we are going to choose option B. Fight another very hard boss, there's no way out of fighting hard bosses. And then carry on with the story. As you might know already, the sure ending effectively cut the story pretty short. There's still a huge portion of the content that you have not experienced if you choose a sure ending. Which is why we're going to choose other ending now. And yeah, do the rest of the game. Okay, so you're gonna come back here. Just gonna watch the cutscene again, I guess. In case some of you haven't seen it or want to watch it again.
I heard stories of your death, yet here you are. What are you plotting, Owl?
Plotting. I would do no such thing.
Never trust a shinobi.
Now, my lord, I must ask that you accompany me. This old bird has but one desire. To protect the divine heir from those that might take his esteemed blood.
So, the dragon's heritage has seduced you too. Then there is nothing to discuss. Take your leave.
I would, my lord, but I'm so stunned by this view. I'd like to take it in just a while longer. I'll leave when I've had my fill.
Actually, very strange dialogue. I guess you can't force the one here to give you the power, since he is immortal, can't harm him, and you can't really force him either.
Father, to think you were still alive.
He's really
That
tall.
was my design.
Damn.
But the same could be said for you.
Not even the
I
same
was
race.
certain you died that night.
The power of the divine heir brought me
It's
back.
like a
That's
giant and a human.
What?
The divine heir's power, the dragon's blood, must be mine.
Father.
Now you see it. Remember the first rule of the code. As your father, I order you to forsake your master. From this moment, he is your master no more.
Forsake the divine heir.
Listen to me, Wolf. Obey your father's command, and forsake the divine heir.
Right, so previous episode we chose the first option. Now we're gonna break the iron code, stay loyal to Kuro.
I cannot do as you ask.
You... what? A shinobi, showing the likes of... compassion. Unthinkable. Such a miserable display. Why, boy? Why can't you understand your father's will? Have you forgotten the shinobi code?
A code must be determined by the individual. This is what I've decided. Just as my master did.
Hey, you set him to be the master, right? Now you're regretting. Pretty dumb of you all.
Seems you've grown, if just a little.
Alright, get ready for yet another pretty hard boss fight.
Young wolf.
He's really huge, though. Kind of bugs me. Got a
Enough talk.
cool Nodachi. Alright, so I haven't fought this boss in nearly 2 weeks, so how I remember his moveset. I do know that he has 2 phases. In phase 1, he mostly just do attacks. You kind of have to just learn the timing and the speed of those moves so you can deflect them. And of course, no doubt, in New Game Plus is going to do so much more posture damage. I need to know when I can take a break and reduce my posture bar. In the second phase, though, he starts to use various shinobi tools, like throwing firecracker in your face, smoke bomb. He also throws this item that prevents you from healing. I'm not sure if he does in first phase or second phase. I really can't remember. But yeah, we'll see as it plays out. And yeah, and deal with it. Probably not gonna get it right the first playthrough though, which is okay. That's the whole point of playing Sekiro.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so even in phase 1, that green thing prevents you from healing. Like that, so yeah, just don't get hit by that. And then he will jump, so this is a good play to evade and do some free damage. Yes. Yeah, there you go. You see now I got now I can't heal. Yeah, that hits really hard. Yeah, and you see it's kind of annoying when he does that.
The parent is absolute. Their will must be
So you kind of have to pressure him.
I'm sensing some insubordination.
Get my posture down. He does have slow movement. Evade that, cut him. Get into a corner sometimes helps. He likes to jump. When he jumps, you can prevent him from doing stuff like cutting him. Oh, yeah, that's like a grab attack and it's got very little tail, so it really sucks. Yeah, get away from that thing. Evade that, get some free hits in.
Stray dog after all.
Alright, let's try that again. Right, he actually got a wide swing, so there are times where you can retaliate in between.
Thinkable.
But it makes it easier than Lord Isshin, I think.
Enough talk.
Still take time to get used to it.
Give me your
Whoa, damn. Okay. That is not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, the jump attack goes the best time to deal some damage and run to the side. Yeah, get away from that. Dodge that, cut him. Yeah, run from that, get a cut in. Dodge that, free cut. Go behind him, do some cutting. Okay, don't know why I missed that. Get posture bar down. Oh, that's a lot of posture damage. Damn. Yeah, get the posture down. Yeah. Should have ducked that. like this. Yeah, roll away from the cheap move. Drink up. Yeah, don't run towards him, I guess. It's kind of you always get the hit first. Whoa. Partial damage? It's insane. The partial meter down. Yeah. Oops. Jump too far. Alright. Just be patient and phase 1 should be okay. Yeah, he does a smoke thing, which is annoying. And then the poison, which yeah, you want to avoid. And the medicine thing. He's like the most cheap boss ever. Whoa. Yeah, gonna heal up quickly. Yeah, and that, break posture. This is all your base chance to deal damage. The posture bar down. Wait, do a few cards. Be patient. Don't overextend yourself. Yeah. The posture bar down. Yeah, that one's still a good opportunity to land an extra hit there. Run away from the poisoners. And yeah, and that. Yeah, that's cheap. Yeah, don't get poisoned. Don't trade with him. It's pretty bad. Okay, he got his posture back. That really sucks. Block that. Yeah, run away from that. Nope. Yeah, forgot to get rid of that.
To the masterism.
But we're almost there, actually. If it's just, you know, be patient, I guess. What? I definitely ducked that. Run. There you go. Whoa. that was very cheap. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, gotta say, in comparison to Lady Emma and Lord Isshin, the Isshin on New Game Plus, the Great Shinobi Owl is actually relatively easier. Even though I think in my first playthrough he was harder than Lord Isshin.
Give me your all.
4-hit combo, you can then do some retaliation, you can punch it back down. 4-hit combo. Yeah, get away from that. You can punch it back down. 4-hit combo, get some hitting if you can. Yeah, you punch it down. You can try to attack him when he throws that smoke, but yeah, if you want to play safe, then don't. Sometimes he pushes you into it and then you can't heal. Yeah, run to the side and get some free hitting. You can also like yeah. You can also use that to reduce your posture bar. But he doesn't attack right after that. But you have to also know when to be aggressive, because sometimes where you can actually catch his move off guard, like that. Okay, now that he traded with me. Yeah, make sure your team gonna step on you, then he will drive his sword through you, deals massive damage. 4-hit combo is also assigned to do some retaliation. Heal up. Dodge that. Yeah, that's your base window of opportunity to attack. But he doesn't do it very often. Sometimes he does a lot, which makes the fight easier. Sometimes he doesn't. Run to the side. 3 hits. You can punch it back down. Yeah, that was a bad trade. Lost second dodge and then attack him. Run to the side. That firecracker, if you don't run to the side, sometimes it's quite problematic. Dodge. Roll that. Dodge, freeze, attack. Full hit if you come to attack. Yeah, again, patience is the key, and of course knowing his move. And he's gonna lock. He's gonna do something. I guess not. Yeah, smoke. Yeah, don't get caught by the cheap smoke. And now he's gonna throw poison, which is also very cheap. Yeah, don't stay in that. You don't wanna get poisoned. Let's fight. Got that. Free hit. Again, circle around him when he does that, so you can get some free hit in. Quick combo. Yeah, put your posture down. Yeah. Heal. Yeah, don't. Yeah, run away from the poison. Missed. Just gonna do that. You partial damage down. Yeah, that's annoying. You power damage down. Quick combo, that's a good sign. Yeah, keep the posture damage down. Again, posture down. Yeah, that's a lot of power damage. But it's okay. Just remember to always reduce your posture. So you can still block, you just can't see him and you can't auto-target him, which but if you stay your cool, you can still survive the smoke screen. Dodge, whoa, I dodged that. Okay, that's nasty. That's also a good time to attack. Run. Attack. Can use combat out here too, but yeah. I don't think combat actually does more damage than normal attack. Did you partial damage down? Yeah, it's like a stabbing move, which is annoying. Full hit means you can attack. Evade like a boss. There you go. Great Shinobi Owl. Executed.
Shadow, you taught me well.
That's my boy.
Shinobi execution. Yeah, so I found this fight on the New Game Plus much easier than Lord Isshin. But with that said, it's still not an easy fight. You got to know the mechanics, the timing, when it's an opening that you can do a retaliation or counter strike, when you can't, how many combo he's gonna do, when he's gonna do a 4-hit combo, when does he do a 3-hit combo, all of that detail, right? You can watch the rough concept through this walkthrough, but ultimately you have to play and experience it to be able to do it yourself. And that's one of the beauties of playing Sekiro, is to feel that sense of personal progression, right? From completely getting pawned by the boss to eventually, know exactly what the boss is gonna do before they even do it. That's the whole appeal, at least one of the big appeals personally for me, to play Sekiro. Anyway, so after that we get the memory of the Great Shinobi Owl. And we get the aromatic branch. Dried aromatic wood from the Ever Blossom plucked by the wolf's father. The Ever Blossom is a sakura tree, and as such is ripe with nostalgia. Takiro would likely gaze upon this branch when once it bloomed, reminded of home. One of the incense ingredients sought by divine air for the immortal severance. Yeah, so remember a while back, the divine air talks about they require some kind of sakura fragrance, and then we spoke with Lady Emma, and Lady Emma said that there was a tree, but someone plucked a branch of it, and then the tree died off. Well, as expected, right, it was the wolf's father, Great Shinobi Owl, who does that. So he was planning this whole scheme all along, or for a very long time, to prevent divine air from reaching the divine realm, I guess, and then eventually forcing him to give him the blessing of immortality. Anyway, so with that completed, we got all the ingredients we need to make the incense that will take us to the divine realm. Alright, so after that, quickly unlock the sculptor's idol. Rest, of course. And then that sweet loot from battle. Great Shinobi. Alright, the Great Shinobi Owl's unbridled ambition was to obtain the power of the dragon's heritage. Now is the time to let one's true name ring out across all of Japan. It was all for the sake of this ambition. Yeah, so I guess, for those of you that might not know, Shinobi traditionally has a very low position in the political hierarchy of feudal Japan. Right? Even though there are great legends of Shinobi and they do play an important role, they don't have a lot of power. They sort of, are expendable assets. And even the leaders of Shinobi villages aren't that important compared to, you know, Shogun's Kenjutsu teacher or that kind of role. Which is why, you know, in the story it kind of makes sense for him wanting to seize power for himself, because he's been living in other people's shadow his whole life. And it kind of sucks, right? He does all the dirty work, the dangerous work, the life-risking works, and then, you know, other people are in power and he gets very little from it. You know, the part of Shinobi's code is actually to be willing to sacrifice oneself for the greater cause. And of course, if you don't have that kind of sacrificial mind, you'll end up like the Great Owl, and, you know, eventually get sick of doing that and you want to seize power for yourself. With that, we've increased our attack power yet again, and then we are ready to move on down here and unlock this Sculptor's Idol. With that, I believe we've unlocked every Sculptor's Idol that was locked away from us in Ashina Castle. Okay, so after this, there's gonna be a series of things we're gonna do in the next episode that will be important to unlock a hidden portion of the gameplay, as well as setting up for which ending we're able to get. And with that, we're going to conclude this episode of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice 100% walkthrough on New Game Plus. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you have some good luck, you know, with your own battle, whether it is against Lord Isshin or the Great Shinobi Owl. Good luck for your games, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe on my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you next time. Mibu Genjiro out.